Hello and welcome. For the second time, welcome to Cassie's Cosmo Weekly Scopes. Mercury retrograde at its best, communications, things breaking down. I've already done the video once and then the computer crashed. So we're not starting off to the greatest of weeks. Mercury retrograde strikes on the 21st, which is Monday, which is communication breakdown, delays in paperwork, in travelling, can mean minor accidents, electrical things. Look at your mobiles, PCs breaking down. Dear Aquarius, what have you eclipsed out your life last week or on Friday? Yesterday even. The eclipse is about eclipsing something or a situation out your life. Very much for you, it's about on a personal level, Taurian. Something personal sort of come to a head. It's time to change. It's time for you to go into second gear. Involving what has been going on behind the scenes maybe in your life. Maybe it's about you isolating yourself or retreating in some way, and you know that you've got to make a change and you've eclipsed that part of your personality out. A lot of people will be eclipsing out something, relationships, partnerships, old patterns, old ways. Who we were before and who we're going to be is very much in a time of real changing. For some people it's been about hospitals, it's about them not being well, eclipsing that illness out, eclipsing the last medical procedure out the way. It's very much about things hitting a high point on a karmic energy, wrapping things up. You know what happens this weekend, particularly October the 20th, today as I'm filming this, is a key date, or the next trigger part is November the 15th. You've got Mars active in your love life and your creative side and your kids and your children and family. So you're looking at the little details in your life at this particular point in time, looking at your health. Today, the 31st of the month, Virgo that we've been travelling in, Mars is in Virgo. It's all about health, it's about detail, it's about paperwork. So many people have been unwell, had hospital operations. You should be starting to see a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel where all that is concerned. You know, you're wanting to share ideas, you're wanting to move forwards with your life. You know, and I kind of feel that the end of October, November will bring in new opportunities for you. The Mercury retrograde, which starts 21st, but we're already in the shadow, that's about your personal life, significant partner, or your professional life, a business partner. What's left to sort of be redone? What can I sort out? What is my needs? How can I connect to meet my needs at the moment? Very much to do with the Scorpio field, the sex, the divorce, your finances. So when the sun moves into Scorpio on the 23rd, a lot of your reproductive systems, babies, for some people, finances, divorce, inheritance, loans, debt, money, it all, Scorpio rules a lot of finances, legal situations, bankruptcy. So people will be looking at their finances in a very big way. It's going to throw you to take the lead in your life, dear Taurus, instead of taking the back seats. And I certainly think that you've got some nice windows of opportunities coming up, so please take them. Stop the self-doubt, which is can be a Taurian trait, but I certainly feel here that Taurians should start to come into the room. You're in the eclipses. Scorpios and Taurians are ruling the eclipses at the moment, so it's very much about eclipsing things out of your life, the old ways and old situations. And let's see what the tarot holds for you for your weekly scope, dear Taurian. Right, Monday the 21st, not the greatest of cards, but I kind of feel as if this is still about the hurt and the sorrow from the past, or you eclipsing something out your life still. This is the overflow, I feel, from Friday, which an eclipse can still overflow for the following week. And this is about ending something. This is about new starts and new beginnings for you. So even though the Ten of Swords has come into the picture, it's kind of saying break free, break away from old habits, old things, things that have hurt you, things that have pulled you back, dear Taurus. This is about you now wanting to climb the ladder and move forwards in your life and taking hold and taking charge. As we hit Tuesday the 22nd, there you go, a far greater card about wishes. It's about manifesting, it's about your life being more fruitful around finances. This says to me, the wish card, maybe it's near Christmas, the next 8 weeks, which would take us really near the Christmas period. Kind of think that things are starting to take a bigger turning point. Make a wish, dear Taurus, but I feel here that you're coming out of the darkened times, being able to take charge of your life, and I feel that November and going forward into next year, particularly by that April the 15th, things would have changed in a big way. When we hit Wednesday, again, this is going into the Scorpio field, but look what comes up, the Ace of Wands. New work, this is prosperity, this is a new chapter, this is very much a new start for you. So whatever you're going into or whatever you're offered, now we're in a retrograde. I always say, people say they've got offers with money or property or work, think about the offer, make sure it's genuine, make sure it's the money or the finances you want, but certainly give it a lot of thought. This is about opportunities and you taking the lead in your life. When we hit Thursday, the 24th, now it's the Tower. Not the greatest of cards, but I want you to look at that card and say that this is about you rebuilding your life. What's crumbled, what's fell to the floor, went with the eclipse. This is the new Taurian phase, this is the new you. Dust yourself off. This is very much about you being able to make that money, have more confidence in yourself, and to be letting go of old patterns and old ways of doubt and the feel that you can't move forward. So this is about you rebuilding your life, nothing negative, rebuilding your life in a stronger way. When we hit Friday the 25th, again, more coins, new work, new projects for Taurians. It can mean something connected towards looking at those finances, about property moves, but it's also a card that signifies whatever's around you, offers, property, work. It's about that money coming in. It's about getting that stability within your life, because this is where you're at. Taurians like everything's solid, they're practical, they don't like change, but you like to have money, you like to have nice things in life. This is telling you that it's on its way and that you're going to have the courage to get it. When we hit the weekend, very much the weekend coming in is two nice cards. The Six of Wands means good news. Again, it can be linked towards a work situation. It's also connected towards the Moon card, which is Pisces. Now we've just eclipsed something out of our lives connected to the Moon. It can mean that you're a little bit confused about what you need to do next, where you're going to. Even though I've given you good news with this, and it's about you getting the confidence, you might feel a little bit confused still for the next 6 weeks, which will take you into the December field. But I certainly feel here that this is good news to do with either a water sign person, but it can also be good news throughout that confusion that's there now. It will not be there. Think long and hard. The Moon is changing your thoughts, but I certainly think that again, that 6 to 8 weeks you won't be onto a whole different level. Wishing you a wonderful week, dear Taurus. Please come back for Cassie's Cosmo weekly scopes next week, and if you would like a private one-on-one video session or a session, look at the sessions on my Cosmo weekly page and press the button and make contact. Take care until next week's weekly scopes. Bye bye for now.